Otis.
They're teaching their that was it, a radio station was teaching their citizens how to make Molotov cocktails.
Bernie.
State radio and state television was teaching people how to make Molotov cocktails.
That's the radio I want to do.
By the way, in America, if you watch the Today Show, they're just making cocktails. If you watch
We're over
the
here
Ukrainian
making
Today
mocktails.
Should they're making
mocktails.
No, if they're not, if it's Kathy Lee and what's her name. They're making just like gin and tonics at 9 o'clock in the morning. And you turn on Russian TV, they're standing in front of a gray backdrop. Would you make a Molotov cocktail this way?
that is a major difference between the two countries.
That is
right
the
now.
privilege of being an American right there. That our people were just drinking cocktails
terrible.
on television.
So terrible.
It's terrible.
This is Weird with Otis and Bernie.
Welcome to This Is Weird, episode 49. Are we on 49, 50? God, I don't remember.
Stop counting.
Yeah. We appreciate you being a part of the Weird family. We've asked another part of our Weird family to join us this evening. Bernie, would you like to do the introduction?
Krystina Ray is on the Ben and Skin Show on 97.1 The Eagle in Dallas. She's an old friend. And I'm like, we're doing this, and we need to bring her in because I like her, and she makes me laugh on social media. So thought we'd bring her in, and it's just a hang. Like we just like hang out, we bullshit about stories, and we thought we'd bring you into the This Is Weird podcast. Welcome.
This used to
I'm
be
honored.
Used to be a phone call. This used to be a phone
works,
call between me and Bernie.
Yeah.
And we would talk for like an hour and a half, and we're like, why don't we do a podcast where we just do the same thing? And that's
everyone can hear our phone calls.
Like, we're not
Welcome to the
getting
phone
paid
call.
for this. We're not getting paid for this phone call, so let's do it in podcast form and not get paid.
Hey, why not? I love it.
Bernie told me, you were sending me photos on Friday of something that I personally, I've known you for a long time, and I would never assume that you do, but go ahead.
I've told you before what a fantastic father I am. Like, I've told you,
you are, yeah,
that I'm committed to my child, and so when she came home and said, Daddy, there's a roller skating party, we're going roller skating. That's what I'm saying. We're going roller skating. And so I did. I went roller skating. Hang on, I got to pull it up here.
Oh, there's video?
Oh, please tell me there's a tutu involved.
There's not video. There is a picture.
Ah.
There is a picture. It is here's the picture of me at the roller skating place. Can you guys see that?
I do not.
Oh,
there we go. Oh, there we go.
Why not?
Look at that.
I mean,
amazing.
You're not even on the rink.
Well, no, that for the picture. I mean, what do you want? I can't take a picture and roller skate at the same time.
You most definitely can. You could have done a boomerang.
Here's what I
you could have done
know.
a TikTok.
A boomerang.
I want to know, I want to know why every roller rink looks exactly the same. Like
Exactly
it's a big rectangular building. Like it looks like some shady shit goes down there when they close the
shady,
tank.
yes.
Like just like
it's
some
like
terrible stuff.
It's like they built them in like the late 70s and then just never renovated them ever.
Never did anything.
Never
about
touched
it.
these again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
been playing the same music all this time.
Yeah.
And so there's a few different types of people at the roller rink, I noticed. There were the parents. I can understand that. I can get on board. There were the kids. I would say that the ceiling is about 15 years old. Once you have a driver's license, there's no need. We don't need to. There's other stuff to do, more fun things to do. I want to talk, though, about adults who were there alone on a Wednesday.
There's always a couple people that don't know children, and they're so skilled at.
Oh, they're so good, and they thought that they lassoed 1976, and they're like, this is where I've decided to plant my flag. This is what's going to do it for whomever is impressed in life. I could be on TikTok right now, but no. I've decided to go to a roller rink and be great at that.
Were they doing the backwards skating too? They're always the ones doing the backwards skating.
This guy was backwards.
Yeah.
He was in and out of. He was the cat's pajamas. Now,
I texted Bernie after the picture, and I said, "Please tell me you're out there doing the crisscross legs."
Yeah.
And the
well,
slide.
he was.
Yeah.
You
got to crisscross the legs, and you got to slide sideways to the song, to the beat.
Right.
And he said, "No, but there is a guy. There is a guy that's doing that right now."
And if I didn't look like a complete perv trying to film him, I did not get any. I did not get any video. I was trying to.
You were trying to help him with his TikTok career because that's what
think
he likes to do, right?
I would give him way more credit that he was doing that for social media. Like, I don't think he was. I think
practiced
he
this
thinks
a long
his
time.
lane.
And it's
like that was his lane. I'm going to be the guy that's great at roller skating guy.
At least he's got a thing,
went
right?
to. I'm going to drop a bombshell on you there, Bern, and I know you're going to be shocked by this.
Jesus Christ! I know what you're going to say.
We had a birthday party for one of my oldest's friends. It was an 8-year-old birthday party, I believe. Roller rink. Had the star carpet, the stars all over the carpet with the 70s lines.
Yeah, that's never changed. Yep.
Never changed.
Same stuff.
It was amazing.
It's the same thing.
Here's where you're going to be blown away. I was the guy who was out there crisscrossing the legs and going backwards.
Yeah, you were. But you weren't by yourself.
No, I had a kid. Thank God.
Yeah.
I would have really looked weird.
See, I think I would go. I love roller skating. I would go. But
it's not that I dislike it. I just think I think you're at a point where you have to have a reason. Right. You're an adult. There's got to be more of a reason than I'm 35 and I want to go roller skating.
I just got to skate the stress off, man. I got to skate the stress off.
Let me give you some backstory, because the roller rink was the only thing for us to do when we were, again, under 15 in our hometown. So me and my brother were like the king of the roller rink. We were so fast. We'd win all the races. We'd do the hokey pokey. We ended up working at the roller rink where we had to hold the limbo bar and you do all that stuff. So it's in my blood. It's in my DNA. So when I got back out there 35 years later, or I'm not that old, 20 years later, it came back. It came flooding back, and it was my old self thinking that I could still twist my legs and not fall on my back in front of 25 other parents. That happened.
And then immediately break your back.
It was not a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that at one point in time you were roller skating cruise director. I like that version of you that's walking out with a stick to do the limbo. That makes me laugh. I want to go back to that period of your life.
Morton Roller Rink, bro. We were the kings. We were kings those days. Zero worries.
I don't know. When I went to Skateland Paradise, what was the Skateland Paradise? What was the name of the place that we went? Krystina, did you have a place that you went?
Oh,
where you grew up?
It was called Super Skate.
Super Skate.
Super Skate.
Yeah. Always enough.
Yeah, creepy rectangular building right off the highway.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. No windows. It just looks like there's this could be roller skating or meth deals.
Yeah.
One of the two.
It's definitely both, though. Yeah. No.
Grown man pulls up. Grown man pulls up in his RX-7, just gets out the skates that he bought for the personalized skates. He doesn't even rent them. He's not renting them.
There was a guy in the parking lot that had the creepiest van you've ever seen. It was really. I'm just we only need to do this once. I can't. It was awful.
Would you Hawkeye and your daughter the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Come near my daughter.
Of course.
Come near my daughter.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will beat the shit out of you with that limbo stick. Is what I kept telling people. I will beat the ever-loving hell out of you with that limbo stick, and then we'll have a contest.
Tell me, you got a? Did they have the cheesy DJ? The one I went to didn't have the. I was praying for the cheesy DJ, but the guy that's up there like this, all right, guys, let's go for a twilight skate. Head on out there, couples. Let's see you dance.
There was a yes. We did have the cheesy DJ. It was not. It was a Wednesday night, so you save the A talent till Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, you don't play Pour Some Sugar on a Wednesday.
No, God,
it's
no.
roller rink.
God, no, it's not. It was not.
You're out there in the skates.
Right.
No, keep your shirt on, sir. Sir, keep your shirt on.
We're gonna...
I will admit I was a little too aggressive on the roller rink. The blades. I got blades because I wasn't doing the four wheels.
Oh, of course
I was
not.
too cool for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I was too scared to
I was
get
a
the
rollerblader
blades,
at one point in my life.
I am.
I just
I'm with you on the
so
roller rink, man.
It was a weird place, and the fact that I'm describing it and everybody knows exactly the same place. Everybody's picturing the same place in their head.
Because it was. It was just
they're not different.
Yeah, and they just.
Yeah.
But that's actually Go ahead.
Somebody
sometime
created
in
a cookie cutter.
It
was a cookie cutter of a roller rink, and they said this is how it was like the McDonald's guy of roller rinks. He's like, every single one is going to look exactly the same with the 70s carpet, and if you goddamn change that carpet ever in your entire fucking life, I will kill you.
Yeah, but this
That's
kid
the
threw
nostalgia.
up on it, and I think someone peed. Like, nope, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Oh, there's bodily fluids all over that carpet. Probably some you don't even want to think about.
Oh, no, those are the after hours.
But you don't change the fucking carpet.
That's why we don't do. That's why we don't do. Look, there's one reason we don't do the blacklight skating anymore. That's the reason.
There you go.
That's the reason we don't do the blacklight skating.
We got rid of the blacklights.
Now we
got rid of the blacklights. Look, 85 was a bad year for this place. We got rid of the blacklights.
You know, whoever invented the color light that spins in the corner of a roller rink made a lot of money because every one of them has those too. Just that's color spinning in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, this was a colorful. This was a colorful place. The place had a lot of.
You got the picture again?
Yeah, there it is,
see if
right
we can
there.
see the colored light. There it is. They went a little fancy.
They did.
But
see over in the corner, over in that left corner there's that colored light. You got a little green on there. That thing spins.
Of course. Now that was
always
the place.
in the corner. The carpet.
What's so funny too, I know, I can smell that picture when you put it up. You know? It's like,
no, you really can't. I mean, you know what? You're right. You're right. Whatever you had in your mind, you're exactly right. That's exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah,
like stale
popcorn,
nachos and vomit.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was.
Oh God.
Stale popcorn, pizza, and bodily fluids. That's what it smelled like. Just that. And that is what we remember from our childhood, and we think so fondly upon that when we get out there at 40 years old, we think we can still do the tricks.
And then fall on our backs.
At least I wasn't fooling myself that I could do anything that I couldn't. It wasn't there. So
I can one-up you on the creep meter in places that I was at this weekend. We took a little trip back to Charlotte, and gas station bathrooms. It has become like I don't know that I try, but it's almost become a hobby of mine to find the worst gas station bathrooms to pull off to.
Little game you're playing with yourself?
I know, this needs to be a whole new podcast in itself. Go ahead.
Just gas station bathroom review?
Yeah.
Gas station Yelps?
Not a bad idea.
And it was a trip back to Charlotte. We take this trip all the time. This is the same interstate. It's the same gas stations that have been there for years and years and years. And we've probably driven this trip 27,000 times. But I still haven't decided what exit I should probably write down or remember in my head that's a pretty good bathroom. So we should probably just stop there. But then also life comes into play because you've got 3 children. They don't always have to pee at the same time. You don't always need gas at the exact same time. So those come into play. And then you get into the we're going to have to pull off or we're going to be walking here soon. This exit doesn't look bad. And then you get off. And it's like the worst possible gas station you could pick. So then you're choosing between the one on the left and the one on the right on who's got the better bathroom. And then you know they're both going to be bad. But one of them doesn't have toilet paper floating on the floor in it. And you're trying to, you're like gambling at that point. You're like, right one. We're going on the right one. Mm-hmm. So we do that. And
I need to get into the one that has the least heavy keychain.
That's what I was about to say.
Keychain.
I was like, as soon as they hand you the key to the bathroom, you just turn around. You're like, you know what?
I'm
good.
I need one. One that's attached to a wooden leg.
Yeah.
And one that's attached to a cinder block.
You know it's going to be real bad.
It's terrible when you find that out when you really have to go and you get to the bathroom and then they're like, "Got to get the key." Damn it! You're hustling back.
Get the key.
Yeah. How many times do they see that a day? Like the guy that really has to go. So I get into this thing. This is the first. There's 2 bad ones that are awkward moments that I had in a bathroom on this trip. This was the way down. I walk into this bathroom with my 2 sons. They have to go. Do you remember the movie Saw when they're in that weird shower area?
Yeah, somebody's handcuffed in a corner. Somebody has to saw their own arm off.
Straight out of Saw. It was like the set of Saw when I walked in there. If I had a picture and I put it up right now, you could smell it. It would be one of those photos that you could be like, it was, okay, it had a tub sink like you would put in the basement where you had like a washer and dryer.
Like that sink, kind.
Yeah. It was brown and had all kinds of whatever all over. It was disgusting. There were puddles.
It's best not to name whatever's there. It's best not to eat, like, what is that? I mean, you know what? Doesn't matter. Moving on. Put my head down, moving on.
I don't know if you have littles, Krystina. Do you have littles?
No, I've got a dog. That's it.
Okay. Okay. So when you have littles, you have little hands, and they love to touch everything. Everything.
What's this weird brown stain?
That's it. Look, it's the only way they're going to learn how things feel. Like look, they're learning valuable lessons. What's that? And green on the floor. I don't know what you touch and find out. And then you know what she'll never do? Touch that again. Like she'll never touch that again.
Put that in your mouth. That sounds like a good idea. Put it in your mouth.
You do it one time, and you don't have to do it again.
This is great birth control, guys. Thank you.
This is great.
It.
Yeah. Look, I'm just saying. This is parenting. What I'm doing is now parenting.
I will give COVID credit for one thing. It made us smarter about germs. It made us cleanlier in a lot of places. Cleanlier? But someone missed the memo at fucking gas stations. Somebody missed the goddamn memo that this is terrible. This is like walking to a cesspool of disease. But everybody's got to pee, so we're going. So
there's just COVID all over that room. I just see COVID all over.
COVID wouldn't survive in there. I was worried about dysentery.
COVID stops there to go to the bathroom on the way to
COVID probably walked in there and was like,
"Whoa, God,
this is dirty. This is dirty."
Yeah.
COVID did something that launched a new disease in that room.
Now, my wife is a massive germaphobe, so I went to the guys' bathroom, and I haven't been in a lot of ladies' restrooms, but maybe you can attest to this, Krystina. From what I understand, women's bathrooms sometimes are like far, far worse than what men's bathrooms are.
True?
They can be. Because of certain other things that we deal with that you guys don't deal with, if you know what I mean.
They have other bodily functions that end up on the floor.
And for some reason, some women, don't know how to handle that. So it's like, cool.
Can you please draw it on a whiteboard for us right now?
You don't even want that.
No? All right, fine.
I say that because my wife also took my little girl to the other bathroom. So I'm in this one, and I'm thinking, she is a terrible germaphobe. She hates this kind of thing. This is a nightmare for her. It is the thing that comes to her mind when she wants to think about the worst case scenario that she could be in. It's this. So I'm thinking to myself like, oh God, she's gonna kill me. She is gonna kill me because ours is terrible. I can't imagine what hers is like. Well, and we're guys, so we can stand up, do our thing, not touch anything.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
And go.
Yeah.
Right. She comes out of there with the shittiest look on her face. And I don't say that in a punny way.
No.
She was like, you will not believe what that gas station looked like. I was like, mine was terrible. I was like, I'm sorry. That was a bad pick. She's like, I guess did you go? And she's like, no, absolutely not.
No, I didn't go. We're going somewhere else.
She didn't do the hover. She didn't do anything. Yeah. She's like, I walked right back out of that thing, and now I feel like I need a shower.
In my mind, I picture her taking that, whatever that prosthetic leg with a key attached to it, opening the door, flipping the door open, and just opening the door going, nope. And then just shutting the door and walking right back and dropping that off in front of the Twix. Just here's your goddamn key. I'm not going to your bathroom. And so for the love of God, take some soap in there and clean the bathroom.
Please.
Now.
Or at least some Febreze, man.
Oh, yeah, spray something.
Just dressing down some 17-year-old kid that's there for his first job. You get your ass in there and clean that bathroom. That is disgusting. I was looking. Do you want a Twix? How much did you have on pump soup?
A Twix.
No, you go over there and you clean that bathroom now.
I always like to think to myself, how many people have done meth in here before I came in?
What game we play? How
Let's
many
look for the
methods
needle.
have died in here?
You could just start a sign on the wall. You know how people still write on stalls? If you've done meth in this bathroom, check here. And
Check.
then just check back every time you do the trip and see the tally marks
Go back
up.
to that same one.
And I'm sure cops would love that too.
Every time you go back and they haven't cleaned it again. Oh, it's been 6 months. It's that much more dirt on top of what was there.
There's the toilet paper I left right there just to see if they cleaned it.
Oh, God.
Listen, I always know you're in a bad bathroom the minute I open the door and I see 5 choices of condoms that I can choose from on the wall. I don't know if the ladies has anything like that, but
yeah,
you're in a bad bathroom when you got condom choices the minute you walk in.
I think the funniest, there's a bar here. It's like a little dive bar. And they've got like sex toys in the bathroom that you can buy. I'm like,
you can buy them?
I've never seen this or heard of this in my life. Yeah. I've never bought one because there's no telling.
I was going to say, I could just see you next going, anybody got 50 cents?
Right.
By the way.
Anybody got 2 quarters? I need 2 quarters. Oh, it's 3 quarters. Sorry, 3 quarters. Anybody?
And that's how you know it's not good.
How horny do you have to be?
Right?
How horny do you have to be?
Right?
To be like, man, I gotta do something now. Anybody got change for $1? Like, I need how worked up do you have to be?
Pretty bad.
I gotta get into the bathroom right now and break this out.
Listen, babe, I'm gonna go take a shit, and then I'm gonna grab some condoms, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go shit all over the toilet seat, like in a circle.
Okay,
in a
so
circle.
gross.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna get some. Then I'm gonna get some condoms.
I got some cherry flavored condoms. You know, there's a gas station right there where you can just get some candy bars. We can just get some Twizzlers. You don't need any flavored anything in the bathroom.
Yeah. So the Saw bathroom was probably the worst of the trip.
Yeah, I can.
And again, I did not retain what exit that is in my head. So there is a potential that we will end up back there at some point.
You're gonna make that trip again.
The way back wasn't as bad of a bathroom. It was still kind of gross.
We had another bathroom. You made another bad bathroom decision?
I did. Yes.
Good Lord.
Thankfully, it was a little bit cleanlier this time around.
Stop saying cleanlier. It's clean.
I chose a chain. I chose a chain gas station so that it wasn't the one-off podunk liquor store /
There you go.
I chose the chain, and they have requirements. I feel like. But I walk in there with the sons again to use the restroom, and there were 2 guys washing their hair in the sink, and I could not figure out why. Yeah, they were full head, like just down in the sink. Just
I've never seen that in my life.
Look, you have to.
And it was like younger guys. It wasn't like truckers. Like maybe they just needed a quick head bath or something. I get it. If you're a trucker, you're on the road, you got to clean up a little bit.
Right.
But it wasn't that. It was like younger guys that were just washing their hair for whatever reason. So they were doing it when we walked in. We all went to the bathroom, which took us a few minutes, and then kind of slowly made our way back to the sinks to wash our hands. They were still washing their hair. So we did the the stand,
right.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll stand here for a second. We got to wash our hands because I don't like to walk out. Are you guys gonna be are you gonna be done washing your hair?
Self-aware, please, guys. At least say something.
They
knew I was there.
Are you just like ahem, ahem,
ahem? Yeah.
I think it's clean, guys. I think you're good.
Yeah. Your hair looks great. I didn't know what to say at that point. You guys hurry the up. Jeez, I'm trying to wash hands here. I got 3 kids or 2 kids.
I've seen someone brush their teeth. Yeah, I've seen someone brushing their teeth in a bathroom before. Which, no, but never washing their hair. That's insane.
That's math that you got to do. That's math that you're like, it'll be a while before I'm going to be in a bathroom again. And this is the best opportunity I have to wash my hair.
And make the choice to bro out doing it. It was 2 guys, growing out, washing their hairs in the. It wasn't just one guy that just needed to like brush up a little bit. They were laughing and enjoying themselves as they washed their hair in the sink, and I just was completely baffled why. We ended up just walking out because we stood there for a good 5 minutes, and they totally ignored the fact that maybe you should move along. And by the way, how are you going to dry your hair?
Right.
You're just going to like pull a bunch of napkins because there was no towels or anything.
Did they have long hair? Why was it taking them so long?
One of the guys. Guy. That was the thing. One guy. Let's look at Bernie's hair. It was a little bit longer than that, but slicked back a little bit. Mm-hmm. How long does it take you to wash your hair, Bernie?
6
2
hours.
seconds. That was one guy. The other guy had longer hair, but neither one of them was giving up the sink for us to wash our hands. Even the guy with the short hair that has been washing his hair for like 10 minutes now at this point while I'm standing there. Like, can you guys finish up with your hair, please?
So weird.
Like, this is a freaking gas station bathroom. What are you doing? So there was something that I found online that I would assume you would probably get from a gas station bathroom. But it's not the case. This man had a terrible seizure, I believe, after an accident. And, well, this is what happened to his tongue.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he grew hair, what looks like hair, on his tongue. Black and brown hair on his tongue. Let me give you the medical term. It's kind of hard to say. Black hairy tongue syndrome.
black hairy tongue-itis.
Very scientific.
Dermatologist called it.
Yeah. Okay.
So he had a stroke. He had a bad stroke recently, and apparently trauma can cause your tongue to like create
sprout
this
hair.
Yeah. It's this hair that looks like it's actually like a fungus, is what they're saying. So he actually has to get it shaved off on occasion.
Where are you going? Oh, yeah.
How hot is that? If a girl comes up to you and does that, yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, swipe right.
Oh God.
What if that's your party trick? Like let's say Krystina, you're talking to this guy and you're vibing. He's funny, doing great. And you're like, this guy's great. And he's like, you want to see something cool?
See something pretty cool.
It's like, oh, you got a roller rink in your mouth. Cool, man. I'm out. Peace.
Never seen.
That's the deal breaker.
Never seen anything like this.
Because you know it has to smell bad too, right? Like, it has to smell bad.
When he's talking to you, you're just getting whiffs of his like hair breath.
The hair's gonna hold on. The hair's gonna hold on to whatever stink there is.
God,
Krystina, you would give up this amazing guy that's funny and just a kind soul.
What if this is the one?
He's not the one.
What if this is the one? What if he checks every box except for has smooth tongue?
Look, there are how many people on this planet? Like 6 billion people in the world. I don't think he's the one. We're gonna be okay.
What if he's 98% of the one, and you're gonna throw this guy to the curb because he's got a hairy tongue?
Maybe we can figure out if they figure out a cure. We could talk through it a little bit. Like, look.
No, there's no cure. You have to like occasionally, like once a month, you'll have to go in with a razor.
I have to shave it. It's like, look, you're either shaving my tongue or my ass. Pick which one you want. Like, no,
hey, babe,
I'm not doing that.
Babe, what are you doing in there?
Oh.
He's like, hey, you think this beard feels good?
No. This picture is still up. Oh my God, I can't.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it down.
I'll take the picture down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I apologize.
so bad.
We totally should not have stared at that picture for as long as we did.
I kept going like covering it up. I was like, I just
take the picture down.
I got into a wormhole with this story, and this is
a furry tongue hole, if you will.
Very uncommon. Very uncommon, but there are people that have traumatic instances. And this hair grows on their tongue afterwards. A woman got in like a bad car accident I was reading about too, and then ended up with the black hairy tongue syndrome.
That's horrible.
That's terrible, right?
So stress will make your hair fall out of your head and go onto your tongue.
I know, that would be your luck, Bernie. Your hair is all coming off the top of your head, and then it's growing on your
How
tongue.
dare you? How dare you?
I can say that because I'm in the club. I'm in the club there. It's
Right.
thin. It's thin.
It would suck, though. It would suck. Like, oh, I had this terrible trauma happen to me, and all of a sudden now I got a hairy tongue.
Yeah.
And a whole thing.
It's like, oh, good. Now I have this to deal with.
Bad enough.
Cool. Yeah. I'm going to die alone now. Awesome.
It's not enough. I got to go to therapy 9 times a week, and I got to deal with a goddamn hairy tongue.
But glass half full. There's got to be money on OnlyFans to be made by this. There has to be.
Should be.
Because there was a fetish out there for everyone. And black hairy tongue
Glass half
syndrome.
full. Glass half full. There's always hair in that glass.
There you go.
And that's another thing. Like, let's say you're on a date, you know this, you find this out on the date. You're not just immediately going like, "All right, check, please, I'm out."
Yeah, no,
you gotta
I'm
sit
out.
there a little longer. And he's like, "Hey, can
No.
I try your daiquiri? Let me get some of that. Let me try some of that."
No. Do you? Okay, Krystina, let's say you're on the date with the guy who's perfect except for he has a hairy tongue, and he reveals to you that he has a hairy tongue. Do you get up and call an Uber right then?
I think
he's like,
what's the time?
Like me,
I think I would
I'm
laugh.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
I want to share something with you. I have this thing. You just get up and walk out.
Listen, a lot of people judge me for this, so please don't judge me.
I'm like, okay, yeah, cool.
I know you're a kind person. That's the only reason
Yeah.
I'm telling you this is because you're kind and you just seem like a sweet soul. I have black hair on my tongue. Then your reaction. What is yours after that?
It would be that, and I would laugh. Like, wait, really? Like, all right, let me see. You know, like,
Right, it's a joke.
let me see it. Right.
Right.
And then once he does
Yeah.
that, I probably gag like when I saw that picture. And I'm like,
Just
good
get
luck.
up.
I'm sorry. I can't help you with this.
You just get up and
Listen,
put like
I'm
$20 on the table and leave.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
She's like, "I'm sorry. You're gonna have to excuse me. I gotta go to the gas station bathroom next door because this is disgusting. This is
I
terrible."
gotta wash my hair.
Yeah.
I gotta wash my hair.
She's like, "Have you ever washed your hair in a gas station bathroom?
Right? Like, maybe
The hair on your tongue?"
Maybe I should ask him more questions before I just get up and leave. You know,
Right.
ask him all about
You need more
it.
questions. You need answers.
Like, wait, I gotta
Definitely
get a
have to have
picture of
answers.
this. No one's gonna believe me. Can I record our conversation?
How do
In
we?
my
How do
mind.
we? How do we put in an application for this guy for the next Bachelor? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
Because
that'd be great.
would you not watch every single episode
Every
of that?
single second.
Instead of Joe Millionaire, they don't tell him until the end. It's like, all right, here you go.
Oh yeah, it's like,
I have a
kinda
hairy
like
tongue.
Joe Millionaire.
And then they're
except
like-
he has hair. In his
Super. I don't know what his face looks like because all I can see is tongue in that picture. Do you want me to pull it back up? Or are you guys good?
No,
I'm good.
No.
It's scarred in my brain forever. Thank you.
I imagine he's like the most attractive man, just perfect jawline, great beard, and these women are just falling in love with him. They're throwing themselves at him. The 27 women he's dating, or how many, and then they get to the end, and there's 2 ready to be proposed to. This is the love of their life, and then he's like, before I go to Jared or whoever that guy is that get the rings, Neil Diamond or whatever it is, Neil Lane. Neil Lane. I have a hairy tongue. It's black. It's a black hairy tongue syndrome.
Like, you met my family. I really fell in love with you, and you're just telling me this. I don't understand.
Oh yeah.
I went to
Full
Fargo.
cry
I
session.
went to Fargo for you.
Like, somehow they're the victim then.
Right? Yeah.
I went to Sicily with you. How could you not say this in Sicily? In Sicily, we were on a helicopter ride over Sicily. You could have told me then.
In my mind, he reveals it at the fantasy suite, and it's dark.
Yes.
It's dark,
Yes.
and the only way that you know that he did it was because of the little subtitles on the bottom of the screen. It just says, I got something I want to show you. And then it spells out, nah.
Or he does it, and then she's like, wait, is that your, like, armpit kissing me? I don't understand what this is.
What is happening right
Am
now?
I making out with your arm?
Right, like, that's weird.
That would be the hard part is not because the Bachelor ends up kissing every freaking girl on the show like multiple times. That would be the hard way to Maybe he shaves it the whole time, and then it's harder to
He
deal.
shaves it.
Just him, just him getting ready for the date, and I get that interview with him ahead of time. He's like, "I'm really excited about meeting Katie."
Like when he's getting ready. The whole audience knows the whole time, right?
Yeah.
The
audience has to know the whole time.
Can you imagine walking in on someone watching that, like when he's shaving his tongue? Like, what are you watching?
What are you doing?
Like, honey, no, it's really good. There's so much drama involved. Trust me, it's good.
Babe, I paid for this on OnlyFans.
I like Krystina's idea about this being a Joe Millionaire type show.
Yes.
Like there's two guys. We have two guys. One has a hairy tongue, and the other one doesn't.
How do we get this to NBC? We come up with shows all the time on this podcast,
Oh my God,
and this is phenomenal. This might be the greatest.
One
this
guy
is
has a hairy tongue. Yeah.
This is Rick and Morty. Like, it has it written all over it. They would do this.
Yeah, it
no
does.
problem.
It does.
Seth MacFarlane can put this together, I feel like. We go from hairy tongues to hairy spiders with our VirIdiocy. And this, okay, just to preface, and I think I've said this before on the podcast, but Krystina, you may not have heard, I am absolutely terrified by spiders. I hate them. They're like my ultimate fear. I don't want to be near them.
Did you know that there are parachuting spiders you say you're in Georgia, right?
If you say Georgia, I'm moving tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure
Parachuting
they
spider?
are. They're parachuting spiders. I think they're called it's like Jobo spider?
Joro
spiders. That's what it is.
We do
Joro
have those,
spiders.
and they are creepy.
Yeah.
From what I understand, they're not harmful.
No,
However, they are all over.
They're venomous,
They're
but they
all
can't
over our
bite you.
backyard.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
For like 4 months. 4 months out of the year, they're all over our backyard, and I'm out there like freaking Joe Dirt, just exterminating.
Oh,
like
God.
It's my job. Like I got the spray. I got like the cut off sleeves because I feel like that's important when you're killing spiders. And
I got some classic rock on. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Rush, killing spiders, listening to Rush.
Yeah, that's pretty much me out there. And
That's terrifying.
No matter how much you murder their families, they come back within a week.
Oh my
It's
God.
terrible.
They're
But
huge
this is from
too.
Australia. So those are bad, but Australia has some of the worst reptilian animals on the planet, and it's the reason I never really ever want to go to Australia. And if you watch this video, you'll understand why.
Oh no.
Do you have it there, Bern?
I do.
There's a young girl who is just grabbing spiders the size of a small dog.
What is this? That can't be real. That's a
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's two of them. Oh my God.
There's two.
What is that?
That's bigger than your head. And that thing is
Bigger
crawling
than
all over her arm.
forearm.
And she's playing with
She's
it like
just
it's a
playing
small
with them. She doesn't
chihuahua.
know she's
Look, she's dancing
that
with
little.
them.
That little
Oh,
girl
now
does
she's
not
gonna-
know she's gonna die.
No.
God.
And her parents
Can't.
are there filming. I'm like, go, sweetie, grab
yeah.
it again.
That was like a horror movie I just watched. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That can't be real.
Would you let your daughter
No!
do this, Bernie?
No.
Oh my
As
God.
parents, it is our job as
son.
parents to keep our children away from danger at all costs.
Krystina.
I just felt it crawling on me when I saw it again, and I just can't. I can't.
Krystina can't look at the screen. Like if I saw my little girl with that, she'd have the spider on her arm. Like, we are getting the of this country. We're leaving right now.
Right.
Pack your shit. Pack your shit. We're going.
While you're hitting it with like the biggest broom you can find, right?
Trying to fucking
Oh my God.
burn it.
Give it, son of a bitch.
Get away
Have y'all
from me.
seen? There is a video of a giant spider like that on a ceiling, and this guy's trying to like get it down, and it like falls on him basically. Just
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here's the thing. I don't know how spiders think. I can't get inside their head. But what I
Don't.
can tell
They
you,
don't. They're evil.
but what I can tell you in that video is that spider is not for 1 second thinking, this girl's so fun.
No.
How
No.
fun is this girl?
I can't wait to eat this girl.
Yeah.
The whole thing,
Spider's
he's
gonna
like-
kill you.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Steve, think we could devour this girl? How long do you think it would take?
Right?
Talking to his spider
It's like,
friend.
man, let's not eat for a few more weeks, and then we'll just, get ready for it.
Yeah,
We'll
this-
save up.
She'll be grabbing us again. We'll just stop back here in the garage.
You, get a bat so I can kill this spider. You, get your suitcase. We're going. We're out of here. We're leaving.
Somebody grab a gas can, and you get the bags. This house is in. It would be on fire. Flames, explosion.
So you're on a date with someone with the hairy tongue, or they have that spider. Which one do you go with?
Spider. I'm spider person.
You're a spider?
You're going with the spider?
Yes.
I mean, the spiders did look a little fun, but I'd still go with the hairy tongue. I'm going with the hairy tongue guy all day. I don't know that I could stomach that spider being anywhere in my vicinity.
You couldn't sleep. I would never sleep ever again in my life.
No. Yeah, because like occasionally, have you ever been laying in bed and you're you're watching TV and the glow of the TV kind of shines on the ceiling and you're like, what is that? Do you see that moving? What is that? Imagine it being 5 times the size of the critter you saw on your ceiling at that moment. Just crawling across the ceiling. Like, babe, get your ass up. We're out of here.
Yeah.
That's it. We're done. Leave the stuff. Leave our stuff. We'll buy new stuff. We don't need it. Let's go. Get the kids. We're gone.
Hairy tongue guy at least win you a bar bet.
This is true.
Right?
You know right? Like, hairy tongue guy might win you a bar bet.
Oh, yeah.
That little girl is just playing with those spiders.
Oh, my God.
You pull the spider out of your pocket at the bar, though. It's going to get real weird.
Oh, we're going to shoot. Oh, cool. We're going to see it again. Oh, God.
Why are we playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow during this?
I don't know why. I don't know.
The ukulele version.
Especially when it's on her back, too. Like,
How are there human beings in Australia? They still have dinosaurs. That's a freaking dinosaur. Right. That's a dinosaur spider.
Oh, man.
That thing survived. That spider is so resilient. It survived the Big Bang. Like, it's still here. You know what I'm saying?
Even the T-Rex was like, nah, I'm not messing with that spider. I'm good.
Like, in Australia, that spider has a pop career. Like, it's, that's how much they...
He did a collaboration with Keith Urban last week.
Right, yeah, right. He's got a movie coming out. He's got a Marvel movie coming. He's in a Marvel movie.
God, do they really keep them as pets like that? Like that, I'm just so mind blown by that little girl. Was that her pet?
It looks like a Muppet to me. I don't think it's real. It looks like a Muppet.
But there's 2 of them.
It's Australia, bro. I mean, Australia took out Steve Irwin, so.
Australia did take out. Wow, way to win the podcast on a downer.
Yeah,
hey, remember that time in the
real quick. Now that
I
brought that up, there was a weird quote that I read today from Steve Irwin's wife about his son. I can't think of his name right now, but his son does exactly what his dad did at the zoo. Yeah. He does the filming. Yeah. They're doing an interview on a morning show, and they played a clip of the son almost getting eaten by an alligator. This alligator, he was holding the chicken, doing the thing that Steve did and made him jump up and grab it. Well, at one point, the alligator decided, much like that spider at some point is going to decide, I'm going to eat this dude right now. Like, fuck the chicken. That guy is going to look tasty. And it went after him. So they have video of this where the alligator goes after him. He runs out and jumps over like the fence so that he can save his life. Okay, all that. And his mother says, it's so amazing to see how the crocodiles used to try to eat Steve, and now they try to eat my son the same way.
Nope.
I don't know if that was word for word, but it was like that.
That's
was the quote.
Weird, yeah.
What? You're his parent. Your job in life is to make sure that he's out of danger at all times. And you're putting him in front of an alligator and a spider the size of a freaking...
And it's a very specific way your dad died. Your dad died in a very specific manner, and you're doing the same thing.
Maybe stay away from animals that you can't control.
Maybe we not do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we do another job. Maybe we try screenwriting or something like that.
But I digress. But yeah.
It
was,
do radio.
Come on. Go. What do you do? I'm a copy editor. I don't like animals. I'm not in on animals.
That quote stood out to me, and then I feel like if my mom would have said that ever, I would be like, yeah, I knew she hated me my entire life.
Right, I know. It's like she doesn't care about me.
She enjoys the moment an alligator tries to eat me. That's what she just said.
She was cheering for the alligator.
Right.
All right, well, that is the podcast for the week, everybody.
We promised you to get weird, Krystina. We promised.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Delivered.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved being here.
The Ben and Skin Show is on 97.1 The Eagle, and I'm going to put on my best radio voice, and on the iHeartRadio app.
With the new talkback feature. If you hit the talkback in the top right, you can talk to us directly here in the studio.
It's great. Okay. It really is.
All right. Well, thank you.
We are also on the iHeartRadio app, this podcast.
Oh, Christ. Are you guys going to do this? Like, when wind you up, we'll talk about the iHeartRadio Awards now for 10 minutes. I can't with this. But you can join us on the socials. You can join us on Twitch on Thursday nights. The pod drops on Wednesdays. Did I miss anything, Otis?
That's it. Follow us on all the socials and keep sending us the weird stories. We appreciate you being a part of the Weird family, and thank you again, Krystina.
Thank you. See you later.
This is Weird.